Hello, I'm Dr. Virtual. For years and years when I was younger, I found myself unable to run fast. But then one day Sega introduced me to a product that changed my life forever. It's Sonic Adventure. Do you like the game? I do. So, Sonic Adventure. This is one of my most favourite Sonic video games. Outside of Sonic the Hedgehog 2, of course, which was the first introduction for me to full video games as a whole. That's right, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the Sega Mega Drive brought me into the gaming realm. If it wasn't for Sonic 2, then I'm pretty sure probably would have been another Sega Mega Drive game, considering that one of my siblings actually owned a Mega Drive, and I played a few other games on there like Toe Jam and Earl, Columns, Football Italia 90 I think it was called, and Super Hang-On. But anyway, enough talking about the amazing Sega Mega Drive. Let's talk about Sonic Adventure, basically. But not this Sonic Adventure. I'm more interested in having a Sonic Adventure 3, Sonic Adventure 3. Sega, where is the game?
That's right, I said it!
It's been a while since we've had Sonic Adventure 2, right? And I've only played that game a little bit. This may sound a little bit redundant, but I need to complete that game.
What?
I've already completed this game, because this game is fine. This game is absolutely phenomenal. This game is pure Sonic brilliance. 3D platforming Sonic, the way it should be played, at least back in the late 90s at least.
You are technically correct. The best kind of correct.
I'd recommend anyone to play this game as well. Sonic Adventure. For you young ones who haven't really played it, give it a try. I'm pretty sure you'll love it. I think I actually paid £8 for Sonic, and let's just have a look at the state and condition it's in. Look at that. The game, CD, and the manual are still in there.
Nice.
And the case is being looked after a little bit. It's a little bit scratched, or cracked, should I say, which you can see round about here. Sadly, I've had it quite a while. Let's just put this to the side here. Sonic Adventure 3. I would love a Sonic Adventure 3. I'm fully aware that Sonic Adventure 2 brought in Shadow, but I can only speak from my experience as playing number 1. Now, regarding Sonic Adventure 1, you know, with the open worldness that it had, the mystic ruins, the city area, the different levels that you get to explore at different parts of wherever you're going to go in whatever hub world. I'm not too sure if Sonic 2 actually had that. I have only played Sonic 2 a little bit. With the recent resurgence, well not resurgence I would say, it's more like with the recent Sonic movies, you know, which were absolutely phenomenal and absolutely amazing, especially with Jim Carrey playing Dr. Eggman. You silly sausage. Those were great and absolutely phenomenal, and I absolutely love seeing Sega doing so well.
That is true.
I'm an advocate of Sega. I love them. They introduced me into gaming. Well, I've told you the story. And I would love to see nothing more than Sega to get all that money back and come back to the console market one day. I would love to see them there. But maybe not be in it as these other competitors like Nintendo and Sony and Microsoft are. Maybe just Sega just to do their own thing. I'm pretty sure many fans would actually respect it. Maybe there could be a resurgence of arcade games. You know, Sega were really good on that. Anyway, so I'm going off topic. So what I would like to see from a Sonic Adventure 3, probably something similar to what we actually saw in Sonic Adventure 1. Something similar, but something so different. I mean, the last Sonic game I actually played was Sonic Mania. I believe I had it for the Nintendo Switch. And around that same time I played Sonic Frontiers, a game which I was heavily confused by, because I wasn't really used to the modern Sonic games all that much. Because I'm more, you know, 2D left to right Sonic and all that. Of course, I've played Sonic Heroes and I've played a few other Sonic games. Still haven't played Sonic 06 yet. So I would love to have a Sonic Adventure 3. I believe that I'm not the only one who feels this way. You know, I'm a believer that things can happen in the gaming industry. There's a lot of people who are pessimistic, quite rightly so, but I'm always been a hopeful individual, right? I always feel like something can actually be done if pushed in the right direction, if motivated by the right circumstances. And if you've got the mullah, especially when you're in business, because you cannot put all of your money into an asset. Let's just say if Sega was to make a Sonic Adventure 3, they cannot risk it all on that and to put money down the drain for it to be a commercial flop. Of course, I understand that side of things, but I'm still hopeful. And I would love to see Sonic Adventure 3. So with the dynamics of the way the story was told for different character perspectives in Sonic Adventure 1, remember you've got Sonic, you've got Tails, you've got Knuckles, you've got Big the Cat, you've got Amy, and you've got Omega, I believe his name was, the robot. And it all led up into collecting all the Chaos Emeralds. Well, for Biggie, it was more or less trying to go for Froggy, of course, even he loves his Froggy. All for it to be an ultimate battle between Super Sonic and the ultimate chaos at the end. So, with Sonic Adventure 3, where we could have something to do with like the engine, like an Unreal Engine, maybe have some open world dynamics. You could actually travel to this part of the world, that part of the world, go through different areas like an arcade place for some sort of arcade levels like we did with Sonic Adventure 1. Maybe we could have like the Mystic Ruins sort of thing, so we could go to the Aztecian place and do some more Aztecian sort of fun, having some fun there. Remember, this is not scripted, this video, this is just all off the cuff, you know, so the words are coming to me as they are. And maybe we could have something like in Sonic 2, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, with the high-rise level with Tails in the plane and whatnot. Maybe we could have some levels up in space, you know. I wouldn't have thought Sonic's been a bit too privy to space, considering. There's all sorts of possibilities with Sonic Adventure 3, and I personally would love to have a Sonic Adventure 3 game. I think it's long overdue since Sonic Adventure 2. I mean, when you think about it, there was some sort of thing going on, isn't it? There was Banjo-Kazooie, and then there was Banjo-Tooie. It wasn't that long before that game got a sequel, right? I'm pretty sure there was other things as well, other games like that. And there was Sonic Adventure, then there was Sonic Adventure 2 not long after it. Oh, I would love to have Sonic Adventure 3. Okay, you get the idea. I would love to have a Sonic Adventure 3. Some of you out there would love it too, and for that, thank you very much. I'll owe you a doner kebab. Or would you prefer a pizza? Just let me know in the comment section below. So, what else would I like to see in Sonic Adventure 3? So I would love to see some sort of cinematics going on. You know, because of the way the modern gaming landscape is with how the games are created these days, having some cinematics wouldn't go amiss. Especially in a Sonic game. You know, there's plenty of Sonic games I haven't played, like the one where he turns into a wolf and Sonic Colors or Sonic Knights, whatever it's called. I've not played those games, but I definitely would love to give them a try. In fact, I might have some in my collection, as you can see up there and whatnot, unless the camera's pointing down there, so sorry about that. Yeah, I would love to see more characters introduced that from the Sonic realm that I really haven't had the chance to shine, or characters, as long as the characters are not there just for being there for the sake of being there, and they can actually have some use, you know? So obviously, going back to Sonic Adventure 1, we had Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Big the Cat, Amy, and Omega. Or was it Gamma? Was it Omega? I can't remember. Was it Gamma? I swear it was Gamma. It might have been Gamma. I'm not too sure now. It's been ages. E102. Something like that could have been like with Sonic Adventure 3, so we get about, say, 12 characters, maybe 10 characters, and they all have their own different story to tell through the gameplay and whatnot. So each character can have their gameplay style a little bit different from the others. Like for Sonic, it'll be all about speed. For Tails, it could be more machine building. With Knuckles, it could be more breaking things. So like if you had Amy, it could be for more basic novice players who just want to chill out. As you can say, if they're going to bring back Big the Cat, you could introduce Froggy or some sort of fun mini games to the game. If you're going to bring back, I don't know, say something like Silver, or maybe the little Chows with Cream, those sort of characters. Maybe we could like culminate all these stories into one big thing at the end, where you can unlock Super Sonic or something like that, or you can introduce Shadow into the story, or all fighting against Metal Sonic. You know, there's all sorts of things that you know that could be done, and the possibilities are so endless, and it's amazing to think about, right? It's so like I said, I can only think about my experiences with Sonic Adventure, which, by the way, is still a magnificently awesome game. You know, the levels in this game are just phenomenal. The music, I'm pretty sure that, you know, a game without music is like a pizza without the topping, you know what I mean, or the cheese. And this game is just fantastic. So if they was going to really make a Sonic Adventure 3, they might learn from Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2, along with a few other Sonic games. They've introduced so many characters with different backstories. I don't see where they could fail on this. I actually feel like they could actually make something brilliant with Sonic Adventure 3. So what do you think, fellow gaming minions? I mean, with Sonic Adventure 3, it doesn't have to be online. It doesn't need to be online. But if it was to be online, then there could be like mini games. Like I remember on Sonic Adventure, you had the little Chao Gardens race. That was phenomenal, man. You know what I mean? But at least on the SEGA Dreamcast, the VMU, you could actually build up your Chao. Now that was revolutionary at the time, man. You just had to be there to experience the grand awesomeness of that. And I was around at that time. A little story just before the video ends. So do you know when you go into the Chao Gardens on Sonic Adventure and you can build them up and you can train them? Well, I was asleep at one night, right, and I just left it on all night. My little VMU for my Dreamcast controller, and then I was awoken by this little beep beep beep, and that shocked me. I was like, "What's going on here? What's the VMU? What's it? My Chao's gotten a bit stronger." Because what I was doing wrong is that when I was racing the Chaos in Sonic Adventure, little racing, they start off as babies and they started to grow up and a lot more stronger. I didn't know that you could actually feed them, train them to get them stronger. So when all the other Chaos were running faster than mine was just still crawling. I was like wondering, come on, move! It didn't occur to me that you could actually build up your Chao. So mine was just crawling back at last at 8th place, and everyone else was just running. And that was just a revolutionary thing for me. That's a memory that will always stay for me. So I would love to see a Sonic Adventure 3. I would love to see there's all sorts of ways this game could actually make SEGA a massive success. Whether SEGA's secretly making it, I'm not too sure. I can't confirm that for you. Whether SEGA are going to go ahead with it, I'm not too sure, because they've brought out so many other different Sonic games since then. I played a few of them. Some of them were, they're alright, but I mean, nothing's really ever really come close to the quality, the sheer 3D platform quality of this game, Sonic Adventure. I just love Sonic Adventure. What do you think? Well, some of you may think that, yes, SEGA may not. Yeah, they may not, but if you was hopeful that they might, what would you like to see from Sonic Adventure 3? If anyone from SEGA, I doubt it, is watching this,
You're funny.
then please consider making Sonic Adventure 3. At least for us millennials, or for those of us that actually grew up with Sonic Adventure games, we'd like to see some sort of, ending. If you want, usually with the third game, it's an ending to a trilogy. I mean, you can't be just like Valve, making the first 2 games and then forgetting the third one. Sorry, Valve, but it's true. Left 4 Dead 1, Left 4 Dead 2, where's number 3? Team Fortress 2, where's number 3? Come on, man. So, take good care of yourselves, fellow gaming minions, and I'll see you in my next video. Hopefully you enjoyed.